Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. You remember the former chief of army staff? Yes, the man who was not performing, and Nigerians had to beg Buhari to remove him. At last, Buhari sent him to Benin Republic as he went to Benin Republic as an ambassador. And this man finally is confessing with regards to what is going on with insecurity in Nigeria. Baratia says that the political class created insecurity. The governors, the senators, the president, the vice president, the people you are seeing, that this thing was artificially created. And he's not even mixing words. He said it vividly well that everybody should know that it was what created by the political class in this country, that it is not a strange thing, wind that came from somewhere, that people, subscribed to it, encouraged it, and helped it happen. Said wow, said yes. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. The political class created insecurity in Nigeria. Baratia, a former chief of army staff, confesses, give full details. The former chief of army staff, Lieutenant General Tako Baratia, has attributed the creation of insecurity in Nigeria to the challenges of the political class, insisting it can be surmounted by a strong political will. If we have a president in this country who will not subscribe to any of such and will put his foot down, this thing will end. Baratia disclosed this as a second meeting of the 2023 National Public Service Lecture and the 65th anniversary of the University of Ibadan Alumni Association on Friday, while sharing his experience in a lecture titled Public Service and the Imperilization of National Security in Nigeria. Buratai stated that the call for his sack as Chief of Army Staff during the former President Muhammadu Buhari's administration was over insecurity, which was stemmed from personal bias rather than objective evaluation of his performance. These individuals might have heard negative opinion of General Baratia based on personal bias unrelated to his actual capability. It is crucial to approach discussion rather than national security matter with a fair mindset, focus on relevant aspects rather than personal bias and destroying the whole thing. The National Assembly had more than twice passed resolution calling for the sack of the service chief, while President Muhammadu Buhari was the president, and had told the Ninth National Assembly to mind their business. If proper intervened, the call was to derail democracy by the military. This should be a lesson for political actors. It was a direct confrontation, blaming the service chief as if they were not the ones that started the insecurity. If I begin to speak, Nigerians will wonder what sort of people they have as leaders. The insecurity being faced in the country since 2009 was created by political class. With a strong political will, it will be surmounted. While addressing political actors and public service servants to live above themselves corruption, he said, politicians make lofty promises during the election campaign but fail to fulfill 1% of it once they have power. Lack of accountability in this country, no clear cut of measuring progress has led to this. More politicians are interested in building up their political career, and whatever way and means they will go through it, they use it against the people. They are the ones who created the insecurity Nigeria has been suffering. So that's the former chief of army staff when Muhammadu Buhari is there. But he's confessing now that why they were calling for his sack, he was just looking at them. He said he didn't want to say anything. That was part of the reason, because Buhari know what was going on. It is them. If you get what I mean, if you know what them is, and they know what's happening. Go and check the person now that is Tinubu's chief of, head of security. It is the former Zamfara state governor, okay, Matawa Bello. And this Matawa Bello is the same person who they said is buying cars for bandits, okay, encouraging all that. Is the person that is, chief of defense to Tinubu. So, my people, I don't know how best to communicate it to you, but this is a former army chief that is telling us that, see, if they want to end it, if they want insecurity to end, it will end. The people who are carrying out insecurity are not ghosts; they are human beings. People know. If you go to the north, northern elders, leaders, traditional leaders, governors, people, all of them, they know. So let's stop deceiving ourselves. It is the poor masses, people whose children become victim, put family in a very serious, devastating position because you have taken their sons and their daughters. Some die in the process, and a lot more is the reason the country is here. Buratai, I said the whole thing that is happening now is not because, it's not because it cannot be surmounted. It is because those in the political class are enjoying and are benefiting from this because of what they will possibly get. The insecure, don't you know that there's budget for insecurity? In fact, some politicians were clamoring that they have a ministry of insecurity, a whole ministry. So what is the army, the navy, the police, the air force? What are their work? But well, that's how corrupt Nigeria is. In case you are trying to understand it, Nigeria as a country, because of the stem of leadership that we've gotten in these days, the crop of people that are in leadership has made Nigeria look like one of the, the worst criminal nation in the world. But that's not very true. Nigeria is not the worst nation in the world. But because of the crop, imagine your president. Imagine president has a case of a fake result. To mention but a few. Drug bureau, this, that. That's the people that are leading the country. So I don't know what else you want us to say. I don't know how best you want us to say it. But the truth of it is that we must pray for this country. Because if you don't have dual citizenship, when you want to travel, it is this nation, this thing you present now. Is it not what's it called? Is it not it you present? Is it not the country's Nigerian passport you present? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.